Man, how long has it been since last we spoke?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been over what, two years since the last conversation we had, though.
2 years,
I feel
yes.
like it's been that long.
Yeah. I mean, we did exchange a couple of times via WhatsApp, but we didn't have
Yeah,
a deep conversation. So I'm happy that we can have it now because I mean, you've been gone for 2 years. 2 years, mate.
that's a long time, man. When you think about
It's
it,
been
time goes so quick, my friend.
yeah,
Crazy to think about
yeah.
it. I feel like as we get older, it
Mm-hmm.
seems to go faster.
I
I'm just like,
feel
damn.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. There's just so much stuff to do, so you're
Mm.
not really taking time into account until you really stop and you look at it and you tell yourself, "Oh, some time did pass indeed." I mean, you've been gone for 2 years, so me, I'm really curious to know what you've been going through, and I think that the fans would definitely love to hear about that.
What happened? I mean, first of all, man, I was living at my mom's place for all those years, right? I'm 27, so I was 25 at the
Mm.
time, and I'm like, yo, like my dream is to become a full-time content creator,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the thing is, I'm not making that much money from it, so it's like, okay, what should I do at this point? Like, I need to move out. I can't be staying at my mom's house forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I decided, you know what? As much as I want to do it, let me find a job. So I ended up finding a good job that pays
Okay.
well. I'm not gonna say what it is, just in case, because I'm still working there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I bought a car,
Mm-hmm.
and then I found another job
Okay.
that lets me save up more money again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought a condo with my friend,
Okay.
and now I'm living in this beautiful condo
Mm-hmm.
that I bought with him. And honestly, the reason why I decided to stop doing content creation was more to focus on making more money. But as I was doing that, I was realizing that I was feeling miserable because making money just to make money kind of sucks, honestly. Like, what is the point of that,
Yeah.
right?
What's the point?
And then I started losing. Yeah, so I lost myself a little bit here. I started going to the club and, trying to get some women and all that stuff. But it was just like a repeating cycle. And I just feel like it was pointless. And eventually I'm like, you know what? Like, I need to start finding ways to make money, other ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like tired of just making money from a job, I
Mm-hmm.
guess. So before I wanted to get back into YouTube, I'm like, all right, let's try to make a clothing brand. So I tried doing that with my
Mm-hmm.
friends, and it made me realize too, as I was doing that, it's like I felt like my friends didn't want to have this like brand to be successful as much as I wanted to, because my goals in life has always be like, if I'm gonna work towards something, then I gotta put my 110% to make it happen,
Yes.
right? And I noticed that I felt like I was the one working the most while the others wasn't doing much, right? They were waiting for me to do something before we get into action. And that's when I realized that the best thing I can do for myself is make YouTube videos, because it's all on me. Like, regardless of what other people think about it, it's always on me to start posting, right? Or think about what I'm going to do next and see what works, what doesn't work. And I don't need any approval from my friends to make it happen. So eventually it made me realize that I just want to get back into YouTube. I missed it.
That's usually the problem when you decide to work on projects with other people. You may want to succeed way more than
Mm-hmm.
the other, and then you have the problems that will start just from that alone. So that's why I think YouTube, when you do it on your own, that it's a bit easier, I'd say, because you just have to rely on yourself, and you can, you don't have to wait for approval or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Agree.
And now you're back, eh?
I am back. Yeah. I posted like a few videos now. At first I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in, try different things. And then I was like, you know what? Like, my channel was truly built on Digimon. So at this point now, I want to focus on Digimon as much as possible on this channel. And perhaps in the future, I can open another channel to do other things. But for the SHADOWSHAK channel, it's going to be mainly Digimon moving forward
Mm-hmm.
and see where that goes.
And What other Digimon videos have you planned in the near future? Is there anything big you're going to take on, or you'll just, jump from one game to the other?
So far, what I've been thinking about is, especially in the gaming industry, like I really want to do more like Digimon videos around that. So like challenges and kind of like what is like trendy right now when it comes to like what I see in gaming. It's a lot of like Pokemon challenges, where they play like I don't know, like they play with like one single Pokemon to be like a game, or um I don't know, like play with like I'm trying to think here, man. But basically, all I'm trying to see here is they do like challenges in like Pokemon games or whatever, and I'm trying to take this step into
Mm.
Digimon
Hmm.
because it seems like it's what's working right now, and it's pretty cool. Like you play the full game and then you turn it into one video, so it might take you like fucking 30 hours to do it, but the video is like 20 minutes, so it's like cool. You don't have to see all the pain that I went through. All you're gonna see is the
Yeah.
highlights, and I guess that's what makes a good video about it.
I have seen actually many of your videos where you played these sort of, Pokemon games, but with Digimon in them. So it was challenges basically. And I love them, to be honest. And I looked at the views,
Mm-hmm.
and people really did seem to enjoy it.
Yeah, I noticed that as well, man. I think it's pretty cool that I can put two franchises that I love into just one video, right? Like, I love Pokemon as much as I love Digimon, honestly. I mean, I have tattoos all over my body about that,
Yeah.
so it's just, you do what
Yeah.
works, right? It's like supply and demand. That's what I learned from business after doing it for a while now. It's like, yeah, you give what the people want, and then you can try like a little thing here and there, you know what I mean? It's like, you eat healthy the whole week, and then you can have a nice cheat meal on the Saturday. It's totally fine, It goes the same way, I believe.
I was wondering,
Mm-hmm.
uh, in Digimon, there are many games, but I think most of them have already been played. So, which game are you going to try out? I mean, I know you said I mean those games where you have Pokemon and Digimon combined together, but is there anything else you have in sight? Because the video you made where you essentially made your comeback, it was a fan-made game that I had never seen before. Are there many of those sorts of game out there?
There are not that many, honestly. Like, I think that was like the recent one. The other ones was a long time ago. So it's always cool to see like someone who is a big fan of Digimon as well to just make a game about it, because we're not getting any game, man. Like the last one we got was Digimon Survive, and honestly, the game was all right. Like there's a bunch of dialogues. I'm not such a fan of that. I'm more into like fights 24/7. You know what I mean? Like fight,
Hmm.
level up, all that kind of stuff. It's more what appeals to me. Like Digimon One Next Order or Cyber Sleuth. I really enjoyed those games because it's a lot of grinding. But like we're actually supposed to get like another story game soon. I just don't know when, because I feel like they announced that game like 5 years ago or something, and it's still in
Hmm.
development. But I'm very excited for this one. But now, when it comes to like future content, though, like future Digimon games, I'm definitely gonna play the old ones because, as I said, there's nothing going on right now with Digimon in the Digimon games industry. I guess for now, like there's nothing out. So I think the best thing is like playing the old games. So, for example, maybe like Digimon World 1 or 3, and just try to do a challenge in that game and stuff like that, like Cyber Soup maybe, like randomizer. And there's like so many ways to make videos. Like I have so many ideas. I mean, I have like 5 pages of ideas on a paper
Oh,
right now. Now I'm all in. I'm fully commit. Like as soon as I'm done with my 9 to 5, boom, I work on some videos. I go to the gym and then repeat every single day. And on the weekend, I'm not working, so full on videos, content creations. Because what else am I supposed to do in life, right? Like, there's not much to do. So I do believe in life, you're gonna do what you love, man. And for me, it's content creation. I love creating content, and might as well just go all in that. Like, I'm obsessed with it.
what did you say, that there's not really much to do in life? Did you say something like that?
Yeah, I mean, like, what I'm trying to see here is like you can travel the world or whatever, but eventually you have to come back,
Yeah.
right? So you need to find something that you can use a lot of your time to enjoy. And for me, it's like when I look at my city, for example, like, sure, you can go to the club, you can go outside, have a good time, or whatever. But after that, what are you going to do? Like, watch Netflix? So to me, it's like, might as well just do the things that I believe is worth
Mm.
doing, I guess. Like, finding your purpose. So my purpose right now is making videos.
All
So,
right, we're going to get to the
but
purpose
then,
in a moment because that's something very, very interesting, and I'm pretty sure many would like to hear more about it. Um, but as we've been talking about Digimon, I do want to say big thanks to you and actually to the other few Digimon content creators out there because as you are going to be playing the games, I know that I don't really have to play those games. I can just leave it to you. So, in a way, I feel like we are working together. I mean, you, I can consider Karn EX and the others. But the problem is, and we spoke about it on Discord, we, as Digimon content creators, we don't come together at all, which is truthfully a sad thing because there aren't even many Digimon content creators out there who, make videos regularly. I'm not talking about those channels who every now and then post a video about Digimon, but like who are really consistently making videos. There was you, there's me, there's Karan EX, and I think there are maybe two or three others.
it's a good question. I feel like the first thing for sure is we need to figure out a way where we could all talk
Mm-hmm.
together and just see what's up, see if we vibe with each other. And I mean, I'm not too sure other than that because perhaps it's the way that we all are that makes it different. Maybe I don't know. I really can't understand why it's happening. To be honest with you, I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. Is maybe someone waiting for one of us to send a message to another to make it happen? Maybe we're just being shy, not talking to each other to make it happen. I'm not
I
sure.
did text Card EX on his Gmail account, and I have gotten no reply from him. Maybe he's not using that Gmail, I don't know, but
Mm.
I didn't get any reply back from him. But you, on the other hand, I remember when I texted you the day I received an answer from you, and I think the same week, if not the week after, we immediately had our Discord talk. So it went really quick with you. Heck, we even exchanged numbers, but with the others, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird, to be honest.
It really is because I feel like both of us had a good like bonding, like good conversation and all that stuff right away. I feel like we had that little
Indeed.
spark right there. It wasn't
Indeed.
like complicated at all. And some of I don't know, it just seems harder. Like in the past, I had some conflict with some other Digimon content creation, and to me, it was just weird because I always believed that the best thing is to come together and not go against each other. Like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, we're all doing the same thing. We're all making content creation, so why not just getting together and see what's up instead of going against each other? I was just like a little disappointed because like I tried contacting him to talk to them just to make content before, and then you screenshot my comments or whatever to try to like expose me. I'm like, come on, man, like we're in here together. There's no point to have any conflicts, man. Like, I
And
don't get that.
that same person, is he or her still active?
I think Shadow got banned. No, Shadow got
Mm-hmm.
banned. I'm not sure why, but maybe he made a new account or something. But he did get terminated for
Mm.
no, I don't even know what.
There's a
Yeah, it's a long time ago though.
okay.
It's like 5 years ago, so it's been a
There's
long time since then.
another Digimon content creator I contacted once, and that was on Twitter. And the name's Zero Dex. Don't know if you remember him.
Hmm.
You might not, but he used to make many YouTube videos, some of which were very successful. But I contacted him. Actually, I contacted him first before I contacted you, in the hopes we could, work together, make a sort of podcast together like you and I are doing now. And then he replied
Mm-hmm.
to me by saying that he is less interested in Digimon at this moment because there are lots of, I don't know, personal stuff going on. So I didn't really get into the details. He just left me like that. So yeah, if there's truly something that I find unfortunate when it comes to the Digimon community is just the fact that we are already with so few content creators out there who are literally carrying the franchise on our backs. And coming together is not a thing that we're doing. And when I make the comparisons to, like, let us say, the Dragon Ball community, which is a big one, You see lots of cooperations going back and forth,
Hmm.
and we can't really do that. So it's quite the sad thing, to be honest.
It really is, man. When you think about it, like Digimon, like Adventure, for example, you see them all working together. So why not do the same here?
Looks like we're not, yeah, we're not
You know
digidestined.
what
We're not really working together. So,
I mean?
oh man, the Digimon community.
I think there's a lot of like Digimon content creators as well that are not English
Mm.
speaking, which is one of the things that makes it a little harder to collaborate with everyone. Because I'm seeing all those like what I think they're
Spanish.
from like Portugal or something. No, Indonesia. Spanish too, yeah. Because I have a lot of fans from Indonesia watching my stuff, so I think there's probably some content creators in there too. So I think
Mm.
that's what makes it a little harder because I feel like there's not much English speaker when it comes to like the fan base of Digimon. I think there's a lot more in the
There's
other
a
space.
big Digimon channel. I think it has over 100K followers. And the name is Convergencia Digital.
Dang.
It's a Spanish speaking, yes, it's a Spanish
I heard of
speaking
him.
content creator. But yeah, everything is in Spanish. And I think that when we look at the Spanish side of Digimon, they might be a bit more, I guess, supportive and a bit more unified than the English speaking. That's my feeling. I might be wrong. I hope I'm
Mm.
wrong.
I mean, I see what you mean too. I see it as well. I think it depends on the content creator, honestly. Because I think Karn is doing really well. Yeah, he has a very good community around him. It's pretty inspiring to see. I didn't expect that from like the Digimon community in general, from my experience, but seeing that on some other people is very cool though. So it seems like there's support. I think it just depends on
Mm.
what kind of contents you do around Digimon, maybe.
And
Not
about
sure.
experience. Speaking of experience, what's your experience with your community and Digimon content creating? What is it that you'd like to share with us that you haven't already? What's your experience?
I say when it comes to Digimon, I feel like personally I try to not be too negative about it because I tried with like the Vito
Mm-hmm.
bracelet in the past, right? I tried to tell what it was, and man, I got a lot of hate for that, for telling how I feel about it. I'm like, damn, do I really want to keep saying what I really believe,
Mm.
or do I stay neutral? You know what I mean? So I feel like when I noticed that Digimon is really hardcore when it comes to things coming out, and I feel like I have to be careful about what I say, or I might just trigger a lot of people. And
Hmm. When I look at my audience, because I think that I am among the more recent Digimon content creator that has been out, because you've been there for a while. I believe Karen EX also. I think I really have such a
mm-hmm.
great experience in the way I've been received. I do feel that my way of doing content is quite different than. Well, I mean, we're all unique. I would say we're all unique, but me, I'm really like very academically inclined. So I usually take my time when I go into subjects, and
Mm.
so the video formats are usually longer, and I don't know. I guess that making this type of videos is somehow making my audience. That's the feeling I have. Making my audience a bit in a sort of trance. They all become sort of like researchers, and I get all types of interesting questions, and all of that I try to convert them into video. So my personal experience with my audience has always been very, very positive. I never really had some sort of conflict that I know of. Maybe someone has exposed me, but
Mm.
it really has been such a great experience for me, to be honest. And as there are so many subjects when it comes to Digimon that have yet to be discovered, unveiled, researched, I think I'll be here for quite some time. There's just so much work to be done, so much things that need to be discussed.
I think that's very cool, man. Honestly, you're like Professor Oak from
Exactly.
from Pokemon, right? Low key, you're doing the research, give the stuff on online. Yeah, I mean, for me, man, honestly, too, like I was saying some, I guess a little bit of negative, but there's also like good positive about it. You know, I noticed a lot of people were happy for me to come back to Digimon, and I do like that a lot too. And there are some good positive things about it as well, man. Very supportive too when it comes to like trying new stuff. You know, when I do like new Digimon games, I see the support, and I think it's really cool to be able to do videos about the old stuff, and so having a lot of people coming together to watch and support. And I noticed as well that a lot of people who watch are much older, I think, than us. They're like almost in their late 30s because they were watching it back in the 90s. For them, it's like their childhood. I mean, their, I guess, teenage years maybe for a lot of them. So I think it's really cool to see that they're still a big fan of the franchise.
I mean, the age of those watching my videos, they are indeed late 20s, early 30s, sometimes even late 40s. And I'm kind of wondering if the Digimon developers, the Digimon franchise, are doing enough to bring new spirits into the franchise. Because, I mean, I'm happy with the audience we have, but I think that if we want more longevity in the franchise, that we need to bring new blood, fresh blood within. And I'm wondering if Digimon is truly working on that.
I feel like it doesn't, honestly. I feel like it works more for older people than the young ones, especially with what we're getting lately. It's a lot of like Digimon adventure movies, and I think they're doing that because they know like their older audience like it. And again, it's probably like supply and demand. They see that it's working, so they might as well keep it going. But it doesn't seem they're trying too hard to bring the younger audience. I mean, we got like Digimon Ghost game, right? But it didn't do too well for the kids, I feel. It's kind of forgotten for me.
Do you
at least
have any idea of any suggestion for a new type of Digimon story that should come out? What do you think would be a good idea for the audience to see in a new Digimon game or a new audience? What are we missing?
To be honest, man, I don't know, because every time they come out with like a new game, it's always difficult to understand at first. I mean, even the games from like PlayStation 1 are still hard to understand, except for like Digimon Rumble Arena, I guess. But like when you play the world games, they're so hard to grind and play. And I feel like that's why people go towards more Pokemon games, because they're much easier, and I feel like all type of age can play the game. Because I remember when I played Digimon World Tour as a kid, man, I never beat the game because I was like, damn, I don't even know what to do. So I just kept on grinding, and that's it. Like I never beat any of the like Digimon games from the PlayStation 1 when I was a kid, because it was just so complicated. Yeah, exactly. Like what else? And even like the DS games, dude, think about it. There are a lot of grinds to do in order to advance in the games. So perhaps they could make the games a little easier for everyone or something, but I feel like it will remove what Digimon is all about. I think that's what makes the games awesome, I guess, to an extent.
Can I tell you a secret?
All right, go ahead.
So,
what is that secret?
It's going to be for you.
Thank you for sharing.
So, I played Digimon World 3, and I never finished it. Okay? The only Digimon games I really finished were Digimon Card Battle on the PS1 and Digimon Rumble. That's it. All the other games of all the games.
Okay, of all the games?
And you know what? It's a bit ironic in a way, because 6 months ago I was inactive because I was working on actually the biggest Digimon video on YouTube. It's an 11-hour video about the multiverse. So I had to go through all the games. I was reading about them, I was watching others play them, and that's how I know about those stories. But to be honest, in all Digimon media that's out there, I've only finished 2 games, PS1 games. I did play Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but I stopped not even midway through. I was at the start and then I stopped playing it. So that's the big secret.
I get it, man. It's like you gotta grind for hours and hours in order to proceed further into the game. And I feel like as we get older, we don't have that much time to do that stuff. You know what I mean? Like if like just sitting there, just fighting the same monster over and over again for like a day or two, like if you don't have the full day, it's too long, man. And that's probably like one of the things that is bad when it comes to it. You know, like the only reason why I beat all those games was for YouTube, man. As much as I like Digimon games, like beating it and taking the time to grind, like there's no way I would do that now if it was just for fun.
No
way.
And you know, at this moment,
So,
my time is really, really difficult to spread. So if I'm going to start playing Digimon, if I have to take into account the grind, because there's always going to be some form of grind, I'll get tired. So at this moment, I prefer to just take a book, read it, okay, then play a Digimon game. I'd rather let
hmm
you guys. I really rather let you play Digimon. Put it on YouTube. That way you've done your part, and me, I'll just do some research about Digimon, get deep on it, and then release it at the end of the week. That's usually my schedule.
well, I'm glad you're doing it, man. It's not something I will do. It's kind of like the
There you
same way
go.
with like
There you
the
go.
gaming
Okay,
stuff, you
so
know.
you can play. Okay, let me do the
There you
the
go.
academic stuff. And tell me, Shak, what's up next for you in life in general? What are your plans? What are your goals? Your purpose?
Uh, I mean, first of all, man, I want to get to 100K on YouTube. It's been a
Mm-hmm.
dream of mine since I was a little kid, and it's another reason why I wanted to come back. I'm like, damn, I'm so close. Like,
Yes.
I can't just stop right there. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you
True.
keep going, you can get there, right? Like, the only thing stopping you is stopping, and I ain't stopping.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing for sure when it comes to YouTube. I definitely want to turn it into a full-time job because I just love it, and I might as well do what I love. I truly believe in life that you're gonna do everything you can to be able to do what you love. Because I look
Mm.
at like one of my favorite artists, which is Eminem, right? Like that's what he did, man. He raps all the time, and
He
look where
doesn't
he is
stop.
now because he just kept doing it. And that's the way I see it. Because exactly, he never stops. Because regardless, when you reach the top, you're gonna reach another month thing. Just doesn't stop there. I mean, I
Indeed.
wish, but it will be boring, right? So you're always gonna have new goals. So for sure, gonna keep grinding the Digimon stuff on YouTube, be a little more consistent. It's just different now because back then I didn't have a job, so it was easier. But now that I have a job, I'm gonna try to be at least more consistent with it. Um, I definitely want to try to find a way to pay off the condo because I feel like if I remove this debt of having this condo, then I will be much more free when it comes to money. Because at the end of the day, like all I'm buying in life is like money, gas, my bills,
Mm.
and groceries, and that's it. So it's like if I remove the big bills, like I'm gonna be good because my car's paid off already. So it's really one of the objectives. And then after that, probably travel. I want to go to Japan, man, and like see all this like Digimon stuff over there too, like all the places because there's a lot of
A lot.
references
A
to
lot.
Japan in Digimon, right? So I like to be able to go see that in real life and probably make a video about it. I'm planning on going next year, but we shall see what happens.
The Japan
So
is definitely
there it
one
is.
of those places that we as Digimon content creator or just Japanese media lovers will have to go there at least once. It's really a must-see country, and if you go there, you definitely will have to record everything, be as detailed as possible because I'm going to be watching. Okay, it's also a destination for myself. It's also a destination for
I
myself, so
appreciate
you
that.
really have got to show a lot, as much as you can.
We'll try. I mean, there's definitely some stuff that I can't show because I don't go to the club anymore. But when I'm traveling, it's another game. And I don't drink and I don't smoke or anything like that. But I do love to see the experience that we see in other places because I don't know what to expect, right? And I do love Japanese women, honestly. You know what I mean? So who knows what's gonna happen over there? I mean, I'm light skinned, I'm tatted up, so maybe there's gonna be something over there. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, hey,